Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So as always, I was trying to thank you guys so much for loving and supporting the videos, man. It really does mean a lot. Today I want to be highlighting what influenced Samurai Warriors 5. So recently there was a blog on PlayStation. My bad. Recently there was a Samurai Warriors 5 interview on the PlayStation blog where they talk about like different stuff pertaining to like the game, like how they came up with like the ideas for certain characters design like Nobunaga and like what inspired it. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about was that one of the there's like three questions I wanted to go over. So the first one is why did you decide to drastically overhaul the visuals for the new game? And the answer from obviously like the creator who's talking about like the theme for Samurai Warriors 5 is to rewrite the first title, so we decided to reimagine everything in the series. The story, characters, action system, and also the art and the visual aspects were all aspects we wanted to reimagine. How would you best describe the reimagined look of Samurai Warriors 5? Essentially, it's the same question. It says, we continuously discussed what would work best as the Japanese aesthetic for the game, and after taking everything into consideration, we decided on a visual style that looked like an illustration that incorporated aspects of Japanese ink paintings. We were going for a dynamic yet detailed look for this new entry in the series, and I feel we have achieved an art style that is recognizable as completely different from the rest of the series just with one glance. And the last question that I want to talk about is what influenced the new art style for Samurai Warriors 5. As I noted in regards to describing the look, we had a lot of inspiration from Japanese ink paintings, one of the major styles of ink wash paintings, along with Japanese pop art, which received a lot of praise from around the world. We also took inspiration from a number of different games as well. So if you guys are wondering, oh man, like why did they decide on like the anime aesthetic of it? Part of the reason why is because of what was trending in the world at the time. They're talking about Japanese pop culture. To be honest, dude, like I'm not really into that scene, but one of the bands, like the intro is called like Exile, and like they did like a song. Like you guys could watch the trailer on like PlayStation channel or the Koei Tecmo. Like you can see like the intro and they're playing like their song. It's in Japanese, but like I mean, it sounds cool. So I mean, but I think for the most part, like the new look of Samurai Warriors 5, like I said, like I kind of like it, because like I said, it's different from like the other games, but at the same time, it's like, how realistic do these games actually need to be? I mean, you all, wanting to focus more on like the gameplay, like it's always going to be the square triangle. It just depends on, how you ended up matching it. It's always had been like, that one versus like a thousand like mentality with these games. So it's like for them to go and try something new, per se, or like try like a new design, or maybe they don't have like as many characters this time. I think it's just trying to see like what the market's gonna react to. But I think for the most part, like the anime is like a positive, change. Obviously, like I said, if you want to have like the other stuff, like the more realistic, you can always go play the older games, man. So it's not like a big deal. I'm just glad it got announced, considering what's happening with like the Dynasty Warriors stuff. So like I'm not really tripping over like, oh man, like it's more like anime, this time around. But some of the new characters look cool as well. But for the most part, I think the direction they're taking is like more like a story focus, oriented versus like, let's see how many characters we can just stuff in the game. I feel like there's going to be a lot more quality content with Samurai Warriors 5. Obviously, I could be wrong, but I think overall, they're doing a good job with, promoting it, having it on the PlayStation channel, that's usually going to be big. And then, like I said, having those trailers and, streaming and showing off like the new gameplay with like the new characters. So overall, I think it's like a big W. But overall, like I said, dude, like we'll see when the game comes out in like July 27th, I think, for the USA. So yeah, man, like we'll see. I just want to bring you guys like a really quick video, talking about, the art style, because I know like that kind of sparked like a lot of controversy. Like, oh, dude, like why did they change it? Why is it like anime style? Because of what was trending and like the Japanese anime, like pop culture, and having and trying to cater more to like the Eastern audience versus like the Western audience, essentially. But like I ain't really tripping, man. Like I'm gonna still get it. I've always been like a Samurai Warriors fan. I've always enjoyed their games, and for it to come to PlayStation 4, like still like later, what I'm saying, that's like really cool too. So overall, like I said, man, like I give him a dub. And if I find anything else interesting about the game, like I'm gonna continue to cover it until it comes out, and then even then, I'm gonna try to give you guys like some content. But overall, what do you guys think about the new changes? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you guys when I can. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.